Right, okay. So let me share the screen. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So can anyone guess, guys, what permissions will be there for database role for this DB data writer? Data writer, what kind of permissions will be there?
Insert, alter.
Very good. That is the right operation, right? Insert is the right operation. Alter is the right operation, right? Next, what and all right operations are there? Update.
Update.
Next, delete. Right?
No,
Fine, okay.
delete.
Delete is not a right operation.
Yes.
Delete is right operation or read operation?
Right
Yeah.
operation.
Delete is the right operation, okay? So delete permission on any object, insert permission, update means a member of this role, database role, okay, a member of this database role can delete the records from the table, can insert the records in the table, object means table, can update a record in that particular table. If he wants to update any record, he can update it. Okay, right? So a member of this role can have three permissions: insert, update, delete. These three are right permissions, right operations only. Okay, done. So fine. If you want to see the demo, I can show you. Right, what I can do. Let's go to the Vibo session. This is the Vibo session, right? Let me open a Vibo session. I'll try to insert one record. Okay. So select star from employee Mintra dot employee. Right, now you can see three records are there. Let me insert into Mintra dot employee values. Okay, sixth record, something as discussed, Samir, comma 50,000. Okay, now can I execute this one? Can I execute this one, guys?
Sir, master is there.
Okay.
You can execute since you mentioned here Mintra dot.
Okay. What did he say?
Permission is that.
Vibo doesn't have insert permission. Vibo is a member of data reader role only. He's not member of data writer role, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So what I can do for that? Go to my login, sysadmin section. Go to Vibo login. User mapping. This time select Mintra database, on which, very careful this one, on which database you want to access. Select the database. Now data writer.
Right.
Now execute the same query. Now you can see sixth record, right? So this is your data writer will work. This is how it will work. Okay, right? Fine. Now see the magic. Now what is the other role, guys? We have security. After that data writer, that after that DDL admin. Okay, DDL admin doesn't have much permissions. No need to discuss, but let's see what permissions are there for DDL admin. Okay, DDL admin. So some almost 12 permissions are there. DBCC, like we can see some DBCC. Okay, and you can see a rename table and all. Okay, rename table, truncate table and all. If you are a member of DDL admin, you can truncate the table, but we don't give anyone. We don't give access. We don't add any user into the DDL admin. 99% we don't give this access, guys. Usually there is no use of this role. Okay, only you can do truncate and you can do some other operations which are not useful. So after this role we have deny data reader. Now tell me what is this deny data reader? What permissions this deny data reader will have? Guess it. It's not rocket science. Data reader will have what kind of permissions?
Read.
Right. You will have read permissions. Deny data reader means
Unread permission.
unread. Okay. Right. Now tell me, I have a question for you, for all of you. Vaibhav is a member of data reader. At the same time, he is a member of deny data reader. Now Vaibhav can read the data or not?
No.
I hope you got the question. Vaibhav is a
No.
member of data reader. At the same time, he is a member of deny data reader. Vaibhav can read the data or not?
No.
No.
Are you sure?
Sure.
Are you sure?
Sure, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sure, sir.
If you want, you can change the answers.
No, sir.
Sure.
Sure, sir.
Right. Okay, done. So let's go and check. Okay. What I'll do now, first I'll try to execute this select query. Okay, he is having a select permission, so no issues. Now I'll go to this Vaibhav, I'll add him into the, okay, select the database, I'll add him into the deny data reader role. Okay, now let's execute the same select query. Are you sure?
Sure, sir.
Execute. Okay, so as deny is the second highest permission, even though he's having select permission, is a member of, okay, data reader role, but deny data reader is there. As per the policy, deny will win. Okay, so deny is there, deny will win. So even though he's a member of data reader, deny is applying on him, so that's why he's unable to read the data. In the same time, at the same time, if you give deny data writer, even though he's a member of data writer, if deny data writer is there, this deny data writer only will work. Now I'll give you a gift if you answer this question. Okay. Now DB owner. Okay. Right. So now Vaibhav is a DB owner for Myntra database. Vaibhav user is having DB owner permissions on Myntra database. Now tell me, DB owner, database level, he can do whatever he want. Now tell me, Vaibhav can read the data or not?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No.
Are you sure?
Sure, sir.
He's a DB owner, he can do whatever he want in the database level.
Yes, sir. He cannot read, sir.
It's denying.
It's deny, sir. Deny is the second highest privilege.
Okay, done. So let's execute this query. And okay, he cannot read the data as deny is the second highest permission. Okay, so he cannot read the data even though he is a member of DB owner. Only sysadmin versus deny. Sysadmin will win. Deny versus any other server roles. Deny versus any other database roles. Deny only will win. Deny is the second highest privileged permission. First sysadmin, then deny, then DB owner. Okay, third position is DB owner. So even though you are a DB owner, still if deny is there, deny only will work, guys. Okay, is it clear, everyone?
Clear, sir.
Right, finally security admin. Okay, so let's go with the security admin. Again, we don't use the security admin. Hardly will use data reader writer and a DB owner, guys, in the organization. Remaining the roles we don't use it, but if you want to see permissions, you can see almost 11 permissions are there. This security admin can add other users, guys. Database roles and users. Okay, you cannot mix logins, server roles. These are server level entities. Login. Okay, while giving the answers in the interviews, you have to answer. I'll add login into the server role. I'll add user into the database role. you cannot mix, I'll add login into the database role. No, login is a server role, database is a database level role. So you cannot add login into any database role. Login to server role, user to database role. Of course, Vaibhav login and username is Vaibhav only. But you cannot confuse Vaibhav login, Vaibhav user. Vaibhav login you can add to any server role. Vaibhav user you can add to any database role. Okay, is it clear, guys? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Right? Fine. So let's go with customized database role permissions. We have customized server role, right? In the same way we have customized DB role also. This feature has been introduced from old version itself. It's not on 2012 onwards. We have 2005 also this feature is there. 2008 also there. So right click new database role. Again batch 44 DB custom role. Okay. So owner will be SCA always. No, sorry, database level owner will be DBO. Okay, SC is the login, right? Login can't be a owner for database levels. Right here, go to secure. Please mute it if you don't. Please mute it. Please. Devender. Right, okay. So go to secure space and click on search. Click on all objects. Click OK. Now on databases, on tables, whatever permissions you want, click OK. Now you can see on database Azure, as of now Azure, right? Azure is the database. You are just checking in the database, so that's why there are no tables. If I check in the Myntra, there is a table. Okay, you can see some different permissions also. So here you can see database role, what permissions you want to give, you can give here. Okay, what permissions you want to give as alter with grant. Okay, you can give whatever. Again, these permissions, you don't need nothing to worry about these permissions and all. You will get these permissions from your users, developers. They will let you know what and all permissions they want. Okay, based on that, only those permissions you have to select. They will also tell you whether you have to select or deny, grant or deny, or with grant. They will also tell you. So you have to simply they will give you the document based on the document, or sometimes they will give you the script to create the database role. Simply you have to execute that script. Okay, so that okay, delete, I am giving deny. Just randomly I'm giving these permissions. No need to remember what permissions I gave insert, what permissions I gave grant, deny, and all. Randomly I'm giving. Select permission also I'm giving. So like this it will work. And now all these permissions are grouped together. Now a member of this B44 DB custom role, he cannot deny any records from the Azure database tables. From the Azure database tables, he cannot deny. Why? Because delete we gave deny, right? So he can select, he can execute, he can do some other things as well what we have selected grant. So but he cannot delete the data from any of the tables in the Azure database, guys. Okay, if I want to add any user into the custom role, simply go to the login, double click on the login, again go to the user mapping. You have to map the user mapping. Select the in which database you have created role. In which database, guys, you have created role? Which database you have created the role? Why I can't see?
GA.
Why I can't see the custom DB role here?
Sir, RG.
Dash particular.
This is
That's-
Myntra database. I haven't created a
Yes, sir.
custom DB role in the Myntra. I created in the Azure database. So if you
Azure.
see here, I can see now B44 DB custom role. And if you click OK, in this way you can add any user into the custom DB role. Same way, you can see in the roles list. You have to select that role and you have to give the access, guys. That's how your DB roles will work. Only thing is, see, I'll tell you this 5 minutes. In this 5 minutes, I'll tell you the whole security what we did. We discussed Windows logins, we discussed SQL logins, we discussed how to create Windows login, SQL login, group login. We have also discussed how to give access on a database. Okay, simply I'll give it in 5 minutes. I'll tell you the whole security, guys. Okay, let me show you in 5 minutes. If you don't listen the yesterday's last weekend's class or today morning class, if you don't listen it, listen this 5 minutes. That's enough. That's fine. This is what we'll do from the security side in the organization. Okay, creating logins. First thing is I want to create a Windows login. New login, search. Already some users are existed, right? Based on the users, I'll create. I guess Priyanka spelling is wrong, but let's try. This is the one. Come on. Priyanka. Check names. Priyanka user is already there. That's why I'm able to get the Priyanka name. And I want to give access. I want to add this Priyanka into any role. Okay. I can add either bulk admin, DB creator, disk admin, process admin, server admin. Or someone asked, hey, give me sysadmin. We'll simply give sysadmin role to Priyanka. That's it. Okay. Or someone is asking, please remove sysadmin role from Priyanka. Double click on Priyanka, uncheck this, click OK. Creating a SQL login, right click, new login. Okay, SQL authentication, right? Ajay, I'll give the password, strong password. I'll give 1, 2, 3.
467.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so I want to add this Ajay into any of the server role. I can select any of the server role, either custom server role also I can select. I can give access. Okay, like DB creator, I can add him into any of the server role. This is what we discussed. Okay, and I want to give access on any database. Double click on login. Go to user mapping. Which database you want to give access? Select the database. Okay, here which role you want to add him? Either data reader or data writer. Select. See, if you give data writer means again no need to mention, hey, please give data reader permission also. No. If you are a data writer, you have to verify, right? That means you should have data reader permissions also, right? So if anyone asks data writer, you can directly blindly you can give data reader also. But if anyone asks data reader, you cannot give data writer. Agreed, guys? If anyone asks only data writer, data reader, don't give data writer. If anyone asks data writer, you can give data reader also. Why? Because data writer is having the highest permissions than data reader. Okay, right? Or if they are asking you to add him into the DB owner, simply give DB owner. That's it, guys. That's it. Sometimes we'll get a request, please give access on the single table, only single table. Please give access on a single table. No, please. Right, okay. So sometimes if you want to give access on a single object, how to give access on a single object? Listen carefully, it's very important. I'm creating a new login. You can use Windows authentication or SQL. Any login is fine. Okay, so what is the login name? Suresh. Imagine Suresh. Okay, now in which database your table is there, go to the database. Myntra, right? Go to Myntra, select Myntra. Don't give data reader, data writer or data reader. If you give data reader, Suresh can read all the tables from the Myntra database, but I don't want him to read all the tables. Simply I want him only on one table. For that, what I have to do? Select Myntra. Why? Because user has to be created, right? Select Myntra. Don't give any roles. Click OK. Now user is created. What happened? Password validation. Okay, done. Go to general page. I haven't given the password, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Just click OK. That's it. Now Suresh user is created in the Myntra database. Now what I have to do, go to Myntra database. You can give access on a single table in two ways. One is on which table Suresh wants access. Go to the table, go to properties. Now go to security. Permission space. To whom I want to give access? To Suresh, right? Click on search. Click on Suresh. Type Suresh. Suresh. Check names. As we created Suresh user in the database, that's why I'm able to get Suresh. If I type Priyanka, Priyanka, sorry Priyanka, don't mind her. Okay, so you see here Priyanka is not existed in the database, so I'm getting name not found, or else some Basha. Okay, check names, you'll get name not found. Why? Because I haven't created Basha in the Myntra database. I only created Suresh. So if you check names, as Suresh user is already there, you'll get it. Now What kind of access I have to give? Okay, insert or update or only select permission. Simply select permission, and what you can do, you can click OK. So now Suresh can access only employee table. He cannot access other tables. Or in another way also you can give. You can go for table properties, you can give the access, or you can go to user properties, you can search for the table and you can give the access. So Ajay, right? Ajay, I want to give access to Ajay. Imagine I want to give access to Ajay. Securables, search. Here I'll search all objects types. Click OK. Now I want to give access on tables, select tables. Now you can see employee table. What permission I want? Okay. Insert or update, delete or only select query. Give select query and click OK. This is how we'll give access on individual tables. Like that, if Ajay needs access on 2 tables, we'll give access on 2 tables or 3 tables or 4 tables or 5 tables, how many tables you want, we'll give access. Or all the tables, simply instead of giving permissions on each table, we'll simply add him to data reader role. He can access all the tables. That's it guys. Only this 5 minutes is enough from security side. Why I discussed, okay, almost 10 hours, morning 5 hours, now 5 hours. And last week also almost 1 hour, 11 hours on security means it should be that core knowledge should be there so that you can understand the things in giving the access and all. It's very sensitive, right? Security is a sensitive part. You should have knowledge, you should know how it will work. Simply, this is how the other trainers will teach you from security side. This is how they will take 5 or 10 minutes to teach security part. But if you don't understand the root level, how it will work, what is the difference of role, permission, server roles, database roles, it's a waste of time and money also. So please practice. If you miss the practice, security, it's not difficult. At the same time, it's not easy if you don't understand the concept, guys. Please practice, try to create the logins, Windows logins, SQL logins, try to give the access and all. Very simple. Okay, that's it guys. That's it from security side. Tomorrow we'll start backups. Okay, tomorrow morning 7 a.m. we'll start backups. Any questions, any doubts, let me know. Otherwise we are good to disconnect for today.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Please.
Sir, if we delete the login names from the login list, what about that user, sir? We have to
I'll tell
delete
you.
or
I'll tell you. We have that discussion in the migration concept. Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Sir, in the roles, what is that application role, sir? We will use or not?
Application roles we never used till now, to be frank. I never used it, but might be related to any other applications. Till now, I haven't seen any use case for application roles.
That means generally DBA will use our application team.
That's what 99% is application team only will use. We don't use the application roles.
Okay.
Any questions, guys? What's your name? Any questions, guys? No questions? Then that's fine. Okay, we'll connect tomorrow at 7 a.m. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.